2018 Subaru Forester. For years, Japanese automaker Subaru was seemingly led by engineers whose main focus was their vehicle's mechanics and the durability of their flat four-cylinder engine. Far behind on the list of priorities came styling, driving pleasure and passenger comfort. Things have progressed over the years, slowly at first and then more quickly, to the point where the current lineup of Subarus is greatly appreciated by its many fans thanks to more pleasing aesthetics and improved refinement all around. The company produces several vehicles with practical applications above all, and which could more or less be considered SUVs. According to the norms widely accepted for this designation, of course, only the Forester is a true sport utility model, the others being essentially all-wheel drive equipped crossovers. There's also the upcoming Subaru Ascent, soon to hit the market. Larger and fitted with 3 rows of seats, it could also qualify as an SUV. But for the moment, the Forester stands alone in this segment for Subaru. Unlike many of the category's other entrants, the Forester makes no attempt to attract buyers with a comely silhouette or attention-grabbing mechanical components. This all-purpose vehicle simply does what's asked of it, and does it well. More aggression in 2018. And yet, not so long ago, Subaru products distinguished themselves in part by the astonishing banality of their styling and design. Thankfully, in the past few years these areas have seen gradual improvement, and today's Forester is no longer the anonymous people-gear mover it once was. Approach the 2018 Forester, in fact, and the initial vibe you get from its front end is one of aggression. As with most of the automaker's vehicles, the front grille is crisscrossed by slats without their center the Subaru badge. The most dynamic element, though, is clearly the oversized bumper, the midsection of which features a prominent black beam overhanging an air vent, and the extremities of which incorporate fog lights, not to mention the sports car-inspired openings. The lateral walls are garnished with bulges down low and embossed wings up high. Most notable about the rear section, meanwhile, are the chrome frame taillights that stretch out onto the wings. The overall look is still sober, but there are enough style elements to provide the Subaru Forester with a little more dynamism. The interior was conceived and assembled with care, and the quality of the materials is frankly excellent. On the other hand, the upper part of the display screen is surrounded by rectangular ventilation ducts, the sides by different instrument buttons and the bottom by 3 command knobs. It's practical, alright, but it makes for a pretty busy, encumbered space. At the top of the dashboard sits a digital data center, which drivers can configure to provide relevant info regarding the car's performance, mechanical state and so on. Also worth noting is that the spokes of the steering wheel incorporate command buttons for the audio system, phone system, intelligent cruise control and a few other functions. Overall, the cabin is spacious and comfortable. Hooray for the turbo! It can be a bit complicated to find one's way through the panoply of models and packages offered by Subaru. For starters, there's the model powered by a 2.5-liter boxer engine generating 170 horsepower and 174 pounds-to-foot of torque, the only engine that can be wedded to the 6-speed manual gearbox, and only offered with the 2.5i and 2.5i touring versions. All other trims, including the 2.0 XT, come with the CVT transmission. In our view, the manual transmission lacks precision, while the CVT is one of the best of its type available on the market. One constant through all Forester versions is, unsurprisingly, all-wheel drive, a Subaru trademark. These hiccups notwithstanding, the 2018 Subaru Forester, which starts at $25,995, offers pleasing homogeneity, it is eminently practical and its interior is extremely well conceived and executed. Here's hoping for a few further improvements to the driving dynamics next time around.